What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's itydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Heaven Hollywood _Clark. Let's go. And so, in the not so P news, G Herbo, rapper from Chicago, is facing up to 20 years in prison. When will these brothers learn, man? G Herbo, you just saw his mugshot. The charges that he's facing is pretty serious. He turned himself. He pled today. I think he pled guilty, and here's some of the things he pled guilty for. Behind bars, he faced 20 years behind bars after pleading guilty to fraud for allegedly using stolen identities to fund private jets, a Jamaican villa, designer puppies, and then lying about it to federal agents. And this is via the Chicago Tribune. Man, these rappers I just don't get. And then I'm sure they're going to throw some lines out there, some of his verses, I guess, when he gets to court or what have you, and he's trying to say, oh, no, I deserve, some leniency or what have you. I'm sure the prosecution going to throw out some of these bars. Let's talk about them Jets. Yeah. Let's talk about Jamaica. And that's one of the lines. But anyway, said enough of that. Let's talk about this paper. He also said, there was another line in there, ask about me. I ain't never been a fraud. So, shout out to G Herbo, man. Hopefully you land on your feet. And you brothers got to start thinking smarter, man. This is nuts. Moving on to Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, Barbie World. By Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice reaches a new peak of number 19 on the U.S. Apple Music a month after its release. And Ice Spice was on Apple. She was doing a special interview on Apple, and they asked her about when she met Nicki Minaj. Ice Spice said, actually when she came to me and hugged me, I started crying. I love Nicki and meeting her was great. But for me, it also just mostly felt like a full circle moment. It felt like such an accomplishment meeting her in a way. So, that is your idol. If that's your idol, if that's somebody that you looked up to, and meeting them is one thing, but then having a chance to work with them, Ice Spice is probably feel like she's living a dream right now. She's also dropping her extended version to 11 tracks. How High, Butterfly, Deli, In a Mood, Princess Diana, On the Radar, Munch, Bikini Bottom, Gangsta Boo, and Acting a Smoochie, like says. There's also another Princess Diana. So, shout out to Ice Spice. They also asked her about Taylor Swift. The first time they met Taylor Swift. And Ice Spice was letting people know about that. And she also got some shots in at the end.
Humble and so nice. I kid you not, I pulled up to the studio and she outside waiting for me. I'm like, why is Taylor Swift outside? Taylor, what are you doing here?
It's so awesome. Did she park your car for you and stuff? She's like, don't worry, man, I got you.
So she's great. She's so funny. We text all the time. She is hilarious.
She's funny. When you get her in a space where she's comfortable, she'll go in.
Shout out to her. She brought me out to her stadium shows. Can you believe that? I did a stadium show before an arena.
I know.
humble and so nice. So like, I kid you not, I pulled up to the studio and she outside waiting for me. I'm like, why is Taylor Swift outside? Like, Taylor, what are you doing here?
Did she pocket cop for you and stuff? She's like, yeah, I got you.
So she's great. Like, she's so funny. We text all the time. Like, she is hilarious.
She's funny. When you get her in a space where she's comfortable, she'll go in.
Shout out to her. She brought me out to her stadium shows. Can you believe that? I did a stadium show before an arena.
I know.
You hear Ice Spice. Oh, can you believe that? I did a stadium show before an arena. Taking her little shot. I see you. I see you, Ice Spice. Talk your shit. I ain't mad at you. Did a stadium show before an arena. Well, that is a fact. Even though it was Taylor Swift, she still did one. Moving on to Cardi B and Fendi the rapper. So Cardi B came on live defending Fendi the rapper. She placed 84 on the Billboard, and a lot of people were bothering her in the comments. Looked like Barbz was bothering her, but because Cardi placed 84 on the Billboard. So we're gonna let you hear what Cardi B said, and then we're gonna come back and unpack it afterwards.
I saw my girl Fendi. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if people was fucking with her. I don't know if people was fucking with her or something, but I'm here to motherfucking tell you motherfuckers, no, y'all. I'm gonna set some facts straight, right? Let me tell you about Fendi. Fendi is the girl that did the song Turn Me Up, I'm Trying to Fuck, Point Me to a Slut. You know, the song that we just put out last week. Let me tell you something, right? 2 weeks ago, Fendi had 16,000 followers, and I screenshotted it. She has 16,000 followers. Now Fendi is about to have 100,000 followers in less than a week. Her Spotify followers skyrocketed, bitch, like a 41%. And on top of that, she debuted it, her first time, at 82 on the charts. A lot of bitches and a lot of niggas, they songs is not fucking getting on the billboards. Facts. This is a girl that has 16,000 followers literally 3 weeks ago. And guess what? Super independent. She don't got nobody backing her up. She don't got nothing. We pushing the song Point Me to a Slut off the muscle of our pages, of the muscles of her page, her Instagram page, of the muscle of my Instagram, of the muscle of my Twitter, of the muscle of her TikTok, of the muscle of my TikTok. And on top of that, I want to be very thankful, very, 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 very thankful for the DJs that's playing it on every clubs. I don't even think the song is on radio yet. I feel like the only place that the song is on radio yet is in Chicago. We don't have nothing. And yet it's still fucking charted, bitch. It's still fucking charted. So y'all not gonna even trying to downplay her accomplishments, bitch. Y'all motherfuckers didn't even have a perfect attendance award in motherfucking high school. In school, bitch. Y'all didn't even have a fucking perfect attendance award in school. And you're trying to downplay a bitch that just had 16,000 fucking followers 3 weeks ago. And charted too. Motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers been in the motherfucking game for 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 years, bitch. Their fucking records straight up eggs, bitch.
And before I come back and speak on that, the word on the street is Cardi B and Dualupa have a collab coming back. Now, if you remember back in 2021, Dualupa was saying, Cardi B, I wonder how a collab would sound with me and Cardi B. And she made several statements that she wanted to collab with Cardi B. Cardi B said, whenever the time is right, I definitely want to collab with you. If we can get a record as soon as possible, I would love to collab with you. Well, they're saying that is coming up on Dua Lipa's new project. So Dua Lipa is due to release a new album. So they're saying that Cardi B and Dua Lipa have a record coming out within the next few weeks. So we'll be waiting for that. Now, as far as what Cardi B said about Fendi, where I do get that Cardi B was defending Fendi about her charting at 84, and she said you're not going to try to downplay her accomplishment. But I really don't think they're trying to downplay Fendi's accomplishment. I mean, it don't matter who that was in that spot that did a record with you, Cardi B, they would have did the same thing. What I think you should have done was, Fendi was pretty much going into this blind. I'm sure her over there in the trap scene in Chicago, I'm probably sure she had no idea that this beef on Twitter between the fans, existed, or at least it wasn't that heavy. Because she was like, what's going on here on Twitter? She's making comments about what's going on. Everybody's so cruel on this app. And I think Cardi B should have warned her, hey, listen, you're going to see some things. There's some haters over there, or there's some people who don't like me. And just because they don't like me, they don't even have anything not to do. They have nothing to dislike Fendi about, except the fact that she did a record with Cardi B. So I think Cardi B, if I was her, I would have stepped in and said, hey, look out, there's going to be some hate, but just ignore it. Don't respond back to it, because by her responding back to it, she's kind of putting herself in it. Now she's a new rapper, and this fan base is just going to tear her to shreds. So I really think it was more of, they don't care whether Fendi charted 84. The only person they see is Cardi B. That's it. They don't even see Fendi's name. So if ever they could take a dig at Cardi B, that's what they're going to do. So Fendi, don't take it personal. I don't believe they have any quarrels with you. It's just they don't like Cardi B, and then anybody that works with Cardi B, they're going to continue on, harassing them, bothering them. And by her liking tweets or getting involved, I'm sure she was just liking tweets because they said, oh, ignore them, this, that, and the third, to keep doing you, right? And that's what Fendi did. But again, just ignore the trolls and go on about your business. But I just believe Cardi should have warned her a little bit before, she ended up taking the bait and responding back to them. I don't blame her for doing it, but Cardi B should have warned her, in my opinion. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.